Hey, what's up you guys? This is gonna be a more relaxed video. It's kind of a chatty, I would say get ready with me, but I'm obviously not getting ready for you guys. This was just a topic that was on my mind and I wanted to talk about it. And it's not really a rant, so I didn't know what to label it. I'm just gonna say it's a let's talk about life video. And I kind of want to incorporate these more into my channel because I have a lot of topics that I feel very passionately about and I love hearing other people's perspectives on it. So I think I'm going to start doing more of these. Let me know in the comments down below if you like this style of videos and if you want to see more, so I know if it's what you guys are interested in. This Let's Talk video is going to be centered around the whole concept of allowing yourself to be who you are and accepting yourself and putting yourself first, because I know that is something that a lot of people see as selfish and you're not supposed to do. And there are specific times when you should put other people first, but not all the time, especially not for the big things in life. And recently I had to come to a real crossroads with this topic because two very important things in my life were clashing and I didn't know how to pick. I decided to stay true to what was best for me and not best for two people put together. And I support my decision now that I look back at it, but at the time I thought I might have been making a big mistake. Yeah, we're gonna be talking about that. So a lot of you know who are subscribed to me a couple months ago, me and my long-term boyfriend broke up. And I just want to put this out there that I have recently talked to him about this and we're still friends, we're on good terms. So this is not bashing anybody in any sort of way. It's more talking about how you should put yourself and your needs first in a relationship while that relationship is still growing. And I don't even know if that makes sense. So I'm gonna tell you guys what I'm talking about. Growing up, as most of you guys probably know from watching my videos too, I've always known I wanted to be an actress. I moved to Atlanta my senior year of high school by myself to pursue that dream. I went to college as an entertainment and media studies student. I've had an acting agent. I do student films all the time. None of this is paid, by the way, so I am just constantly working towards that future dream. And that's like an innate part of who I am as a person. I was very vocal about this and he was very well aware of what that entailed. But as certain roles became available for me, the topic of uncomfortability came up. Basically, I had to choose between my boyfriend and my future job that I wanted, and I've wanted ever since I was a little girl. Yeah, he asked me if he was enough for me. If I didn't have a job, if I didn't get the roles I wanted, or if I didn't ever become an actress, wasn't he enough? And couldn't I sacrifice some of my dream for him? And I chose, obviously I'm single now, I chose my future job, which I don't even know if I'm going to get. For a while, I couldn't explain myself because I told him no, he wasn't enough. And it wasn't anything about him as a person. And like I said, for a while, I couldn't even come up with an explanation for that. I didn't know how to explain to anyone why he couldn't be enough, why no person could be enough, no action, no other job could be enough to fill that void if I gave something up that I loved because somebody else asked me to. Now that I'm thinking about it, it shouldn't even be a question. I just want to put this out there for anybody who might be struggling with this internally, whether it be with a relationship, whether it be with like friends, family, boyfriend, girlfriend, with the fact that you want something so bad and somebody or something else is trying to take that place for you and they might be upset about why they're not it for you and you can't tell them why. I finally just started to realize that you shouldn't have to give up anything that you love or any part of you as a person for who you're meant to be with or for what you're meant to do. If that is a part of you, then that should be something that they love the most about you. It shouldn't be a question about you needing to give it up, any of it. If somebody ever asks you that question, the answer should be no. We all have different things that fulfill us in life. For some people, it's a future family. For some people, it's a future career. For some people, it's a relationship. It can be anything for anybody. And we just had different things that fulfilled us. If somebody is asking you to give something up that you've always wanted, and it's your hopes and your dreams and it's everything you've worked for, but you want them at the moment just as much, you gotta think long term. And especially you girls out there, because there is such a stigma and an expectation for girls to quit their jobs once they have had a child, to settle down, to raise a family, to be the ones that put their lives on pause. And I just want to let everyone out there know that you don't have to do that if that's what you're not meant to do. That expectation is, one, out of date and out of style. That should not be a thing anymore. But two, whoever really loves and supports you for who you are and what you want, like, that won't even be a question. You will be able to mutually decide on an option that is best for both of you and that fits for both of your wants and needs. Don't give up what you want in the moment for what you've always wanted. If there's anything that you take out of this, let it be that. And I don't know if anyone can relate to this. I don't know if I'm just blabbing on my own mouth. It's been weighing on my mind for so long, and I didn't even understand why. And I didn't understand why I couldn't give him the answer he wanted, and even the answer I wanted to give him. Because I felt so bad for saying, no, you're not enough for me. And it wasn't even anything having to do with him, anything having to do with our relationship, none of it. Like, we could have continued the relationship just fine, but it wasn't working for him because of what he knew I wanted to do. And I couldn't give that up. I can't give that up for anybody. And you can't give that up for anybody. I just wanted to put this out into the world so you guys don't feel bad for saying no to things. You don't feel bad for not choosing the boy over the career or the glitzy house or whatever it is that someone's trying to offer you. And you don't have to give an explanation if you don't want to, because it's your life. So live it up! Okay, that was very random, but I'm sorry. So anyways, I hope this makes sense to you guys. And if any of you can relate to what I went through, talk to me, hit me up in the comments. I want to know about it. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!